My new ick is men that are trying to get to know me, date me, whatever, and not understanding that, like, the little time that I do have is not to be wasted. I don't have time for I wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day so that I can work out for 30 minutes and have 2 hours to myself to get dressed for the day before my child wakes up, and that's not a guarantee that he won't wake up while I'm trying to get dressed. From about 4:30 to 7:30, I'm either having my little bit of me time / mommy time before he wakes up, or it's full mommy time because he'll wake up when I wake up. From 7:30 to about 4 o'clock, I'm at work. I'm working. I'm with clients. I'm going to networking events. I'm doing everything that I have to do. From 4:30 to about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm back in mommy mode. I'm doing dinner, bath, books, spending time with my child, all the good stuff until he goes to bed. From about 8:30, 9 o'clock to about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'm finishing up any of the work that I couldn't get done, and also trying to have downtime and taking my showers and all that good stuff before I hopefully go to bed by 11:30. And hopefully I'm in bed by 11:30, because why? I'm waking up at 4:30 a.m. to do it all over again the next day. I only have one free day out of the week, well, baby free day out of the week, which is Wednesdays. He goes with his dad, and I enjoy that time, but I'm still working. And I use that after work time to either go on a solo date, have dinner with my girls, do something for myself, and I go to bed early. But then I'm also having to do laundry and all the other stuff I don't get to do when I have my child. So that's not really my free day, but I make time for that I want, because that's important. And every other weekend he goes with his dad, and that is my time to actually just have fun and decompress. But even then, I'm using that as the time to do the things that I can't do when I have my child. So in the event that I'm dating or giving anybody my time and energy, and I'm making time for you in my busy schedule, please don't piss me off by saying, damn, like, when am I going to see you? You don't want to talk to me, you didn't text me back, because you're about to piss me. So I say all this to say, if you are dating a single parent, or a woman who primarily has her kid majority of the time, whatever the case may be, a woman that has a kid or kids, understand that if she's making time for you, she must really like you or see some potential in you, because we don't have time. We make the time. And don't piss her off by asking when you're going to see her. Understand her schedule. Pay attention to her schedule, especially if she tells you her schedule, and then plan for her, because the last thing that we want to do is think about planning something or answering a "what are you doing" question. No, plan it out, set it up, and let me know when we can do it so that I can turn my brain off for 2.5 seconds. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I got a question for all the single mothers out there, or just single parents in general. When y'all see a video like this, what does it do for you? Does it make you happy? Does it make you proud? Because I'm watching this video and I'm thinking, if I was a man who was thinking about dating a woman who had a kid and I saw this video, I would run. Get to the chopper! I wouldn't want anything to do with this. I know the thing she is saying is true. I had my daughter for a couple years, just me. So I know how hard it is when you have a child and you got to do stuff and work and all that. So I know what it's like. And this is why I don't understand why y'all come online talking like this is a reward to be with you. Like you just want a prize or something. I'm always saying how single mothers are the worst salespeople in the world. Y'all marketing team need to be fired. Y'all just come online and say anything and expect people to want it. She's basically saying, I got one day off a week, but I can't see you in that day because I got 50 things going on, so that's not gonna happen. I get every other weekend off, but that weekend I normally have stuff planned, things to do, so maybe I can see you then, but that's gonna probably be it. She just came online and told all the men out there, get on my program or get lost. That's basically what she just said. And I am telling you, any man who has anything going on for himself, that doesn't sound good to him. It just doesn't. This woman is making it seem like you will not be a priority in her life. You are an afterthought. She has to do everything else, and then she'll find somewhere for you to slip in. What if every other weekend I have to work, so I can't see her when she's available? Is she going to adjust to my schedule? Absolutely not. She wants you to get on her program. Understand, this is not me bashing single mothers. I'm talking about single parents. You're telling somebody to sign up for maybe every other weekend, and then you're gonna tell these people they better appreciate you making time for them? This is insane to me, and so many of you women come online and do it. I never see single fathers doing this. You can say there's not a lot of them. You can say whatever you want, but I don't see single fathers doing this. It's single mothers. They come online and then act like it's a reward to spend the little time that they have with them. It's like this whole entitled attitude that just drives me crazy. You are telling the man who can probably meet a girl who has time for him, who can make him a priority, that he needs to be happy. He needs to be appreciative if he wants to deal with you, but he's only going to get maybe every other weekend with you, and then you want him to make plans for you and just hope that you're going to be able to go? You are basically telling somebody to get on your program. And I'm just saying, a lot of men out there ain't trying to get on nobody's program. And I know where it comes from. there are a lot of men out there who are down bad. They are willing to date anybody as long as they look good. And she's a pretty girl, so I'm pretty sure men are trying to holler at her. She did start the video off by saying there are men who's trying to get her attention. So because of that, I think they believe because those men are doing it, most men will be okay with that. But that's just not true. It sounds crazy to a lot of us. It's just like when those women get 2 or 3 men who are willing to send them a cash app, so now they come online and talk about how it's a requirement that you got to cash app me before we can date. Lady, just because you found 2 suckers to do it, please do not think all men are going to be lining up to do that. You are actually pushing a lot of men away with these type of videos. It is not good. And I know you're going to sit there and say, well, only the real ones is going to step up to the plate. Well, hopefully that's what happens for you. But I'm just saying, I know you single mothers love to come on here and talk about how y'all time is so much better than everybody else's because y'all got kids, which is ridiculous because other people's time is just as valuable. But y'all love coming online making it seem like because y'all don't have any time, you should be excited that she's going to stop her world to spend a couple moments with you. Some of you women are entitled and y'all really got this game messed up. And I forgot to add, you still got to take care of a kid that isn't yours. You still got to deal with the baby father, and you still got to deal with all the other stuff that comes with dealing with a single mother. Lady, it does not come across the way you think it does. It is like you're asking a man to hop on a moving train full of cargo just to get to his destination when there are a bunch of other forms of transportation that doesn't require him to do any of that. And I know you're sitting there thinking, you see people running after trains all the time in these movies, and you are correct. But if you think about it, in most situations, they are desperate and they don't have any other options. And I also want to say there are men who are trying to get with her and they keep asking her when are they going to see her and all this other stuff. Some of those men are just trying to hit. They don't really want nothing serious from you. They're just trying to hit, and this is why they're putting the full court press on. Now, the other men who do want something serious with you, the men who are willing to sign up for whatever you're offering, I always say in most situations, y'all don't want them. And this is why she's calling it an ick, because she don't like them. She don't like those guys. Because if she did, this wouldn't be an ick. And this is exactly why you're making this video right now. Because if those were the men that you wanted, you wouldn't have time to make this video because you'd be in a happy, loving relationship with your new man. I'm just saying.
I need help, y'all. I feel like I'm losing motivation with things in life. Like, I remember being this very goal-driven girl. This girl that would make a vision board, and I truly believe that the things that I put on my vision board that I think that would make me happy, I could obtain. But lately, I'm just feeling like, is this whole thing a fluke? It's like, when I want a certain type of job, I get that job, and that job is when I want a certain type of relationship, I get that man, and the man is I try to get closer to certain people in my life with friendships, and I end up finding out I got to remove certain people from my life. It's just starting to feel like, damn, what is there to look forward to in this life anymore? Because it seems like everything you think you want is a scam. It's like, damn, like, what is it supposed to do?
So let me just understand what you're saying. The job that you thought you wanted, it sucked. The man that you thought you wanted, he sucked. Your friends that you chose, they suck. I'm not one to try to kick somebody when they're down, but it's you, ma'am. I mean, you are the problem. I'm sorry, I know that sucks, but it's you. You don't know what you're doing out here because the one centerpiece to everything you just said was you. You are in control of all of those environments. You chose the job. You chose the man. You chose your friends, but it's all their fault. Life did this to you? The devil is trying to destroy you? No, ma'am, it's you. You are horrible at picking stuff. I always say women are horrible at picking men. You are horrible at picking everything. I wouldn't trust you to go play my lotto numbers because you might pick the wrong ones. You are not a good picker, ma'am. You need to understand that. And that's why your life is crap. I don't like kicking nobody when they're down, man, but you need the honest truth. Apparently, you got people around you who ain't telling you the truth. The truth is, it ain't got nothing to do with life. It ain't got nothing to do with that job. It ain't got nothing to do with those men. It is you. And until you acknowledge that, say it out loud, do something about it, things are never going to change for you. And just always remember, I'm not trying to be rude.
I'm just telling the truth.
Some of y'all face don't match the attitude that you want to have.
Okay.
Some of, let me repeat that again for y'all to hear me. For all them ducks that be quacking in my comments. For all you that got something to say about Pastor, let me say this to you. You got Morgan Freeman faces with Kelly Rowland attitudes. And Pastor, what does that mean? You ain't cute enough to be that angry and attitude with somebody. At least if you got an attitude and you look like Halle Berry or Kelly Rowland, a man will be like, she cute. But you looking like Mike Singletary from the Bears, a linebacker, and you harping, take out that garbage, nigga. Take out. Let me tell you something. It hits different. It hits different.
Oh my God.
This pastor woke up and chose violence. You ever get tired of being sick and tired? Well, that's where he is, because he's sick of these booger wolves up in his comments talking crazy about him. And it's funny to me because so many people love to come in these comments and say whatever because they don't think they're ever going to see you or you're going to say anything back to them, especially if you're a pastor.
Somebody done told you wrong.
And the man is not lying. Some of these people are not cute enough to be talking with the attitude that they're talking with. Your man said they look like Morgan Freeman with Kelly Rowland's attitude. That is hilarious. And then he called them Mike Singletary from the Bears. Have y'all ever seen Mike Singletary? He was big as hell. This is funny to me. And I don't care if he's a pastor. He's still a man when it comes down to it. Y'all can't keep pushing somebody's buttons and not expecting him to say anything. Like 50 Cent said. Right now, on the edge, so don't push. And y'all pushed him. So hopefully y'all leave this man alone and let him continue doing what he's doing. I do not know what church he serves at. All I know is you can bring cigarettes, blunts, weed, whatever you want to bring because he wants to smoke. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.